What is up, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. You guys can see I'm queued up for a dungeon here. New emote. There's that one, and there's the bone one as well. But you guys have gotten the bone one. I just changed it up a little bit. Oh, you can't really see the font on this new emote. I need to change that. Let me see if I can change it live. We'll do it live. But what's up, guys? I hope you guys are doing well. We are here in the alpha, trying to get into a dungeon. I'm trying to learn all of this prot warrior changes. I'm trying to get accustomed to it. I did queue up for a dungeon. Let me see. Let me run Shockwave again. I have not used Shockwave in a very long time. But let's use Shockwave and Heavy Repercussions, actually. Yeah, we'll change that up for now. There it is. We got in. Let me change the text as well of this new emoji while I'm in the loading screen of death in alpha. Have you guys gone into any Mythic Pluses this week? How am I doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you today? Just here on the alpha. I'm not loaded in yet, right? Oh, yeah, I am. Whoa, what dungeon is this? This is a brand new dungeon. Oh, man. Alright. Let's do this new dungeon. So I got rid of Warbringer right now. I want to see how this fares out with Shockwave, because Warbringer doesn't have its AoE stun anymore. So, you know, a lot of changes there. As far as this dungeon goes, I have not done this dungeon. I am getting destroyed by whatever these things are, these crabs over here. You've been playing Sea of Thieves? Nice, man. How do you like it? Oh, man, I'm getting destroyed. What is this? Is this why maximum health reduced? Maybe. How are you liking that, the Sea of Thieves? I've seen a lot of stuff on it. It looks okay. It looks like one of those games where you probably need to play it multiplayer at all times. Pretty fun, but you don't know if it's worth the 60 bucks. And then, is it in beta now? Is it full release? Because last time I saw it, it was very early beta, and it wasn't, you know, close to release. There was like some island exploration, but they still needed to work on a lot of things. A lot more fun with friends. Solo's kind of brutal. Yeah. I mean, you know, it's an MMO at the end of the day, so you should be playing it with other people, but it should still allow for some solo content. It's full release now, came out on Tuesday. Oh, okay. Alright, so here's one of the brand new bosses. Huh. Let me also see if I can change this. Alright, let's pull this boss. Man, these changes to shield block, they're brutal. They're brutal. Like, I go in there and I assume my regular rotation. Okay, so look, we got little mounds here. I haven't done this boss at all, the Sand Queen. So we got some little mounds right here that I'm assuming, you know, if we step on them, we're gonna, oh, spread out. It's a spread out. Alright, alright. There it is. Oh, the bombs blew up at that moment where she popped up. Everybody's getting knocked around in all different directions. Is Sea of Thieves also on its own platform, or is it on Steam, on Origin or something? Like, is it its own full-fledged platform? Oh, we got an enrage here, so let me get a demo shout. Let me just start slowly working things around there. Let's see. Oh, so she's gonna target this person. I see. So she's gonna hit one person no matter what. You just have to avoid standing near that person. Okay. One of the things I also did see... Oh, I guess I stepped in that. One of the things I did also see is that they changed the mechanics a little bit. They were very unforgiving in the previous bosses, and now they made them a little bit closer to what a normal should be, as opposed to like Mythic and Heroics. Oh, it's a Microsoft exclusive, Microsoft Store or Xbox. Can you play cross-platform? No, right? That would give PC users an advantage on that one, if you could. What is going on in this dungeon? Okay, so we don't have a way to go this way, right? Oh, no, it's locked. Okay, do we go this way? I honestly have not played this dungeon. Oh, man. You can play with your friends on Xbox while you're on your PC. Oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, it's going to give a different advantage to PC players. Especially, I mean, even just with aiming, you know, aiming is a little bit easier to do on a mouse than it is on a controller. What's up, Demon Hunter? How you doing? This dungeon looks awesome. It looks really interesting right now. The one thing I noticed is that these guys are gonna, like Vice Jaws, they're gonna slow us down. At least if it's the same as the one that was outside. The one outside was throwing it. No, this one didn't. But the ones outside were throwing this debuff on me, reduces maximum HP, and then all of the other ads were destroying me because of it. I had this stacked up like 6 or 7 times. So you got to be careful. I don't want to pull this room, like let's say just pull all this room together, because I'll eventually just lose half my HP. That's all good, Demon Hunter. You were doing a 19 upper a few seconds too late. This week isn't terrible, but it is still a necrotic week, right? Like the other affixes, Sanguine and Fortified, not too bad. Not bad at all. But the second you throw in necrotic in there, it's like, alright, it's gonna step up its difficulty a little bit. Can't wait to wipe there. This room was very tight. Yeah, this is you walk in here the wrong way, people are gonna pull like 4 extra mobs. The last boss with so many ads. Upper, yeah. I did an upper yesterday. I did an upper 13, I want to say 13 or 14, and it was pretty brutal. On that last boss, the only reason I got saved was I think this is no, it's not a boss. The only reason I got saved is I had a team of guildies, and they knew exactly what was gonna happen, and so I had someone kind of stun everything for me out in a corner while we went, you know, ham on phase 3. All right, let's see. So this looks like it's another one of those alliance dungeons, right? Because this looks like it's in the pirate area. We should kite this week? Absolutely, yeah. So this week what you should be doing is building up to about 15 stacks of necrotic, and once those 15 stacks are reached, 15 to 20, that's when you start kiting. So it's a little harder on some classes than it is on others. So depending on your class, you might want to start kiting a little bit early. I'm trying to see. I don't think this door is. No, this gate is locked, and we don't have a rogue. I don't know if they brought back that, because you know they're trying to bring back like class specialties. So maybe if we had a rogue, we could open this prison grate. I'm not sure. Next thing to do is create my own rogue and come in here. Oh look, it's Vulpera's. Look at this. It's a rat looter. The only Vulpera I had seen was an actual pirate in the last Alliance dungeon of Freehold. Oh, I gotta stun these guys. That's a lot of mobs. There's a lot of passive cleave that happens here that'll bring around these guys. These guys are all like non-elites that are hugging the walls when you walk in. They all just like automatically picked up. Just get a DK tank AMS for the win. Yeah, you can do that too. Alright, we got a oh no, I was gonna say it's a bigger guy here, but no, the HP is, you know, pretty normal. Or a druid. Just get a druid that doesn't die. Just 3 stacks of iron fur constantly. It's another way of doing it. Okay, that was a really big pull. Let's go over here. Are those? Oh man, those all seem to be Vulperas either looting a dead corpse or eating it, and I don't know which one of those things is more frightening. Vulperas eating dead bodies or looting them. Okay, I gotta throw my stun out. Let my healer catch up a little bit. That got pretty close. They got pretty close to my death. Alright, let's get out of this room. Wait, there's a way up. No, okay, it's a closed door. That new ignore pain is definitely interesting. I don't know how. 4 seconds I feel like is a little low end, a little bit on the low end for that. Uh-oh. One of the bosses just yelled. I imagine we triggered something by running a certain amount. They're gonna take ransom money? Oh no. Oh, okay, I think the other boss is in there somewhere. I see someone in a bubble. Maybe that person is a special human being. Or maybe a special Vulpera. Or one of these guys. I don't know what these guys are called. Naga Murlocs. Will the beta open for everyone? I assume so. You can also make sure you're signed up. So if you log in on battle.net to your account, there's an area there called like beta profiles or something like that, or I forget exactly what the wordage they use is, but it's under your like profile settings, and you can sign up to be part of any of the betas, and so that might even get you into an alpha. Like it seems like every month and a half, more people are getting alpha, so they're sending out more waves of invites as they slowly ramp up the servers in order to handle the traffic. And then for the beta, they're just going to pick people out of that as well. Unfortunately, WoW doesn't really do like beta keys where people get in by typing in a CD key. At least, you know, it doesn't seem like they have that plan in mind. So unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it's going to work that way, just by checking out your profile, making sure you're signed up. Protword, did he get any new changes? Unfortunately not. So he's still... I'm trying to see how I can make this work, right? Because they increased the rage cost of things, and oh man, it's a lot of changes all at the same time, and most of them are negatively impacted. And I can tell that I'm getting hit a lot harder now than I would be on any other character. Actually, before starting the stream, I was on my Guardian Druid, just doing some islands, just for more footage for you guys, just so I can do like the Guardian Druid first look, more in-depth video, and an islands video. So I was kind of working on that, and yeah, that Guardian Druid doesn't take damage. Oh, okay, here's a boss. My healer's good. My healer's almost at full mana anyway. Prepare to throw daggers. Hide. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, so I see. He does like an AoE, so let me, he has a fear, which, you know, I can get out of fears if need be. So what I'll do is I'll actually kite him to this corner. His hitbox is way too small. He moves around too much. And so he's got his fear right now. And then, uh-oh. Oh, he's like Van Cleef. He's gonna disappear. Oh, he releases ads. That's actually pretty cool. He runs away while releasing a lot of these prisoners, and you actually start getting ads in the dungeon. The only bad part is we've got a crazy person over there chasing him down and aggroing everything, so we're gonna get a really big amount of aggro right now that we are not ready to begin taking. Like this is a gauntlet you probably clear a little bit slower than this. Oh, the crazy person's a hunter. Feels like paper taking too much damage. Yeah. Well, okay, so we are 6 months away from the BfA release. I hope that they do something by the time BfA releases. Alright, so flashing daggers. Let's LOS him. We have to hide, because you see the daggers are going to shoot out that way. Okay. So that's not too bad. There seems to be a lot of LOS mechanics on bosses in BfA. There was no problems killing him. That is a big upgrade of a shield. Pretty neat looking shield. It looks like the doors. Yeah, so far, I mean, Prot Warriors do feel really squishy in comparison to all the other classes, but I hope they change a few things. So we have like the fact that they've increased all the cost of everything. Ignore Pain is basically a shell of what it used to be. There's a lot of things that got changed. They also changed the way that armor and block interrupts. But I am also finally getting upgrades. So if we take a look at something like my Prot Paladin actually got decent upgrades from playing in the alpha, as opposed to, I can't even get a stun off on this because Warbringer doesn't, I mean, I don't have Warbringer anymore. It's not an AoE stun. So I got, I was casting a shield, buffing everyone else, couldn't do much about it. But yeah, I hope they change around a few things. Oh, I forgot I have a raid wide buff. What's up, nerds? But yeah, so far no new changes. I've only done islands on my Demon Hunter that I did live with you guys last week. And then I did two on a bear earlier. Just for the sake of footage, to be able to get some footage for the channel, and they feel fine. Like there's no problem with bears, there's no problem with demon hunters. In fact, I really like the way the demon hunters feel. They have a lot of self-healing and they feel just as tanky as any other class. But I want to run some with my Prot Warriors, see how they feel. I also had no idea that there was new dungeons. So we had already done the other two dungeons live on stream, but we hadn't done this one. But it's pretty cool, pretty neat. They're already adding a lot more stuff. Hey, some of the hunter animations look pretty cool. There's like giant arrows that fly at the target and then just stab through the target. You see that? There's like a, it even leaves behind like an artifact arrow just stuck in there. They also have pretty neat outfits. Let's That's what we get for being curious. We both wanted to look in here, and it was 3 sleeping humans that just slowly woke up and were like, we want to take care of you guys. So the only advantage that warriors have right now really is the fact that they got to retain spell reflect, because every other class lost its magic mitigator ability except for DKs that also always had AMS. But everybody else, like even demon hunters with empower wards, that's gone. These guys also have really cool outfits. I like these Colteros humans in their outfits. Oh, look at that. They do a mechanic where they handcuff someone. Look at this. They're dragging him in. That was interesting. And then this riot shield mechanic. I can't interrupt it, so I need to stun it, but I can't stun it. Spell damage taken reduced. Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Oh man. I am taking way too much damage from these guys, and I think it's because they are magic damage. So let me try to get my ignore pain up. Yeah. I'm gonna start LOSing them. So then once they go around the corner, I have ignore pain up. Let me get out of here. Let me LOS them again, hopefully. We got shockwave. Yeah, let me go around here. Let me go around this corner. These guys are intense. That's that was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. Doing good. You got the heroic doggo trinket. Nice. 970 gloves. Was that from your weekly chest? I don't know if I opened up my weekly chest on my warrior. Oh hey, look! One of the one of the party members got into the cannon and is in the cannon doing damage, but I don't know how far or close they can shoot. They seem to be able to shoot pretty close. I think they're shooting those officers. This hurts a lot. Oof. 1/20th of my HP taken as fire damage every second. Nerds, since you're running that doggo trinket, what are you running it as plus armor or plus verse? This dungeon looks super cool so far. It's got some cool stuff. I mean, look, I don't want to be the one that jumps in there. You know? Oh no! Oh, I can't target the seagull. I thought we were gonna have seagulls returning again. It's just part of the environment, guys. It's okay. It's okay. I promise, the seagull's not gonna hurt you today. I promise, the seagull's not gonna hurt you. It's okay. 970 gloves were the drop from the dogs. Oh, nice. Oh, the DPS trinket. Oh, okay. And you got a socket on it. Evil seagulls, it's okay. They're not here to hurt us today. They're part of the alpha too. You know, the seagulls are just looking around. They're like, I wonder what's new this expansion. They're just, they're going to do the new affix, which is going to be all seagulls all the time. Instead of explosive, where you spawn the bombs, The new one is gonna be seagulls, and so instead of explosives, you just randomly spawn seagulls. It's gonna be great. You guys don't think you want it, but trust me, you do. You meant to say the trinket was also a bonus roll. Oh, okay, so you got them both in one kill. That's nice, man. That sounds evil. I mean, I hope it's not true. I can always hope. But one thing that can happen is, let's say this dungeon has teaming. In teaming, they add extra mobs. So I mean, it's completely possible for teaming to add seagulls. I hope Blizzard's not watching. Come on, guys. I'm just a small time content creator. Please don't watch this. Teaming can definitely add seagulls. I mean, you get all sorts of special ads all the time with teaming. Okay, so I need to go around the corner. This is way too spread out. So let me go around the corner, make everybody follow me. I just needed to pick up aggro on them a little bit beforehand. There it is. They're all running after me. I see it. I see it. Okay, perfect. So I got them all here. And the cannon guy is just destroying them. Yes, perfect. Knock them back. They don't get to cast anything. Keep interrupting them. Oh, it interrupts me too, though. Is it really friendly fire? Do I take... Okay, I don't take damage, but I get knocked back. That's interesting. So if I was a caster, I'd be hating that guy. Should be a good Mythic Plus week. Speaking of which, yeah, this week's not completely terrible. There's some dungeons you definitely want to avoid, though. There's some dungeons that Oh, this is the last boss. There's some dungeons that with necrotic, it's just, you know, I don't want anything to do with them. Alright, come on, let's get shield block up. It takes way too long to have enough rage for that. Quickly move munition barrels out of fires to prevent from exploding them. Oh, we have to move these barrels. No, no, no! Oh, I have to move this barrel. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, God. What? Okay, so I have to pick up the barrel, and wherever I drop it, it becomes a big AoE on the ground, right? Okay, now we know. Now we know. We got new barrels. Let me go stand close to this one, so everybody knows that I'm standing close to this one. Here's Cinder Flame. Okay, so now we need to move the barrels, right? Oh no! Oh no! That barrel just got instantly triggered. Oh! Whoa! 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 Why is everything getting triggered? Quickly move the barrels out. We've only got one in there. Yeah, these are all gonna blow up at this point. All the barrels that are just spawning right now, I think they're in the clear. They're fine. So she's casting Cinder Flame, which does a buff around her. Oh no, she just shoots in one direction. That was a weird boss. No issues defeating that boss. We're just getting a lot of loot errors. That was weird. Pick up the barrels or they blow up. But even when you pick them up, once you drop them, they're gonna blow up. It's interesting. Oh, this guy is heavy. Damage done, movement speed. Oh, this guy on a fortified week with some bolstering stacks. Nope. Yeah, that guy would do a ton of damage. Guys, wait for me. Guys, no. Oh, and if you pull that previous guy with this next pull, these guys are priests, so they would just heal him up. This guy's doing double damage, just kind of walking around snared, but these priests are gonna heal him up. But look at this. It's okay. We got a guy on a cannon. They're not getting a break. These guys are not getting a break. Perfect. No wonder I won't respond. What? to stack. I think the idea would be to stack all the barrels in one spot so they aren't spread out when they blow up. Yeah, or in just the corners, like completely in the corners. But yeah, throw them in the corners or something, and or stack them up completely. But then she also has that one cast that we saw called Cinder Flame, where she chooses when to like ignite them. I think she shot like a little flamethrower in front of her, and that might have been how those got lit up. These cannons are not active. Is that another boss? Yeah, it is. Overseer. The Overseer. So this is, I'm assuming, the last one, Freehold, was just like a pirate area that we went to. I'm assuming this is the prison inside of Coltiras, because we have all the jail cells, we have some overseers, we have like wardens, we have all sorts of things. So I'm assuming that's what we have here. The new stockades, basically. Okay, so I'm gonna save ignore pain a little bit just to see. We got an explosive. Oh, everybody's got explosive bombs on them. Oh, we've got. That was weird. Oh, I got destroyed by the cannon. The cannon didn't even it didn't have any kind of projection on the ground. That cannon just completely just. Let's see how. So I have 16,000 HP. Oh yeah, the cannon hit me for 17k. Rip. Alright, let me see if I can save this real quick and upload this as well, while everybody is just soloing the boss without me. Alright, let's see. Does this look better? Does this look better now? Yeah, it does. There it is. It looks a little bit better now. You heard that this place is the place that you escaped from in the beginning, and now you have to go back in for the dungeon. Oh, okay. So as an alliance, you're stuck in jail. So, okay, look, we've got this like weird projection thing, right? That looks like a star. But then these cannons, you can't target them or anything, but they're just going to shoot eventually in that direction. There's no projection for the cannons, no cast time, anything you can see. Deadeye is... it's just like a weird impale. Maybe I've got to get in the way of it. I don't think this guy has a Deadeye. Oh yeah, he does. Damage taken. Okay. Alright. Forgot the specifics though. What's up, Gary? Living that pug life, man. You know it. Yeah, guys, we got a new emoji. I have to design two more we have unlocked so far, and then if we get I believe 4 more sponsors, we get some more as well. So the more sponsors we get, the more emojis we get. It's kind of cool. Alright, let's see. Everybody's here. No, we're waiting for the shaman. Waiting for the Mr. Shaman, Mr. Sandman, to bring me a dream. Alright, there he is. Let's pull him. Alright, we got our shield block up. Okay, so let's get some there's the explosive burst, and then here's the cannon turning, so I've got to be careful where this cannon is facing. Cool, cannon is facing the other way. We dodged the texture projection on the ground, which is the cross ignition. We've got this other cannon over here as well. Uh-oh. I don't want to be in the way of that cannon. We've got Deadeye happening over here, but no, that guy's down. And then I believe it's this cannon that gets activated next. Okay, we got cross ignition. This is going to be a nightmare on something like tyrannical or explosive, where you're trying to focus on something else. This is going to be a hell of a nightmare. Okay, so we just had this cannon activate. There's the Deadeye. Oh, let me see. Let me take the Deadeye. What is this? Damage taken from Deadeye increase. Okay, so kind of like the charge from the third boss in Blackroot Hold, right? Where you can only take so many of them. So let's get out of here. Cannon's going the other way. We're good. Are the requirements for the YouTube emotes the same as Twitch, where you need 3 copies of it in 3 different sizes? No, I just upload one. I just have one and I upload it. So there's Deadeye going out on the Hunter. He did a aspect of the turtle, so he's perfectly fine. But no, the here's cross ignition. Yeah, the emojis on here, I just upload one, and I believe I can, as long as I upload it as a derivative of a 24 by 24 pixels, we're good. Because I believe it gets displayed as 24 by 24. There's the Deadeye cast going out. This person's still alive. My Deadeye is almost gone, so I'll absorb a Deadeye for someone very soon. Where's the next cannon going off? I need to look at the whole room. Here's another cross ignition. Perfect. That boss looks like he's gonna be a nightmare. Oh, that still went off. The cannon went off and still killed someone after. Oh man. Okay. Did we get loot? No. Oh, it got really dark. I'm sorry, guys. It's a dark, gloomy, rainy day here in LA. But yeah, the only requirements for the emoji is for you to have some active sponsors. The minute you have active sponsors, that's when you can even unlock them. I believe you need 3 active sponsors for the first batch. Oh, is that it? That was the whole dungeon? Objectives? That was it. That was the whole dungeon. Alright, let's jump out of here. See if there's another dungeon. Cannon is a real boss? Yes. That was a one-shot cannon every time. But yeah, that looks like it really is the jail, but it could very well be exactly what Nerd said. Let me see. Specific dungeons. We've got... Oh, that was it. That was the only new one that's been added. Everything else has not been added. And even though they have a level requirement, so do the ones that I've been doing. So we're okay. So with this level requirement, I'm not 100% sure, but the dungeons drop really, really good gear. So if we look here, this is from questing, level 185. I'm getting 265 from the dungeons. So I don't know if the dungeons really are level 108 and you're jumping in there taking damage from 108s, and that's why I feel like I'm getting destroyed. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate the subscription. I hope you are enjoying the content. Let's jump into an island. Did the new dungeon that I didn't even know existed. Let's jump into a... Oh wow, the shield actually has a little hole for people to look through, for prisoners to look through. It's interesting. It really is just a door. It's kind of neat. But yeah, that cannon, I don't know if the cannons have any rhyme or reason to how they activate. That was random. And the closer you are to the cannon, the easier I feel like it is to avoid it. There's less travel distance. The shield is an actual door. Yeah, I didn't expect it to even have that transparency of the actual window on it. Riot shield, I think it is called a riot shield. Yeah, improvised riot shield. It's not a real riot shield. We just improvised it. We tore a door off. We're like, time to stop these guys from escaping. So I did 2 islands today. I don't think there's been any new island maps added, but if I remember correctly, there's 4 total island maps that are going to be added just when the game launches. But we'll see exactly how that works out. The thing with islands is right now I feel like it's very easy, even with our low amount of gear, to run in and pull everything. Right? We can just run in, pull all the things, and the only real threat is going to be a few of the bosses that spawn towards the end and the enemy faction. But besides that, there's not too much of a threat. And it's going to be difficult to add threats. Is this for this is for the islands. they've added a few like buff foods. So it's going to be difficult to add affixes or something like that to the islands, because we have groups of 3 where you don't necessarily need a healer. So if you add an affix like Grievous, where if you dip below 90% HP, you slowly start bleeding out, well, that's going to be an issue, because not every group is going to have a healer. So I don't know how or what they're going to do with islands, but they have to do something with them where they're going to up the difficulty, because even right now, with this really, really bad gear that's scaled up, it seems like there's not too much of an issue besides a few bosses and a few and fighting the opposite faction. So I wonder what they're gonna do with that. Did a plus 17? Nice, man. You should have 2100 score. Very nice. Demon Hunter. There's also if you do pug a lot, I don't know if you run with your guild at all, or if you pug, there's a Discord for helping you pug Mythic Pluses, where they look at your score and you get paired up with people. There's, you know, certain aspects of that Discord like that. If you are interested in that, I can get you the link to it. And it's all about pugging. Different groups forming for different things. You thought they were supposed to be random Diablo style? They kind of are, Adiam, so you don't know what you're queuing up into, right? So when I queue up, I literally just hit this button. I don't know which island I'm queuing up for, and I don't know what group of monsters it's going to have. So right now, I believe it's only 2 groups of mobs in there and 1 island. But the spawn points are also different. So even though it's not a huge island, I'm going to spawn in completely different areas on this island. So it is random, and they're increasing the amount of randomness by adding new maps. They're going to add more mob creatures. So right now the amount of randomness is more limited, but they're definitely going to be adding a lot more. But since it's a group of 3, they're limited to what they can do, because if you get 3 DPSers, they should still have as fair of a shot as a group with 1 tank, 1 DPS, 1 healer. When you do Mythic Plus affixes, could I share the weak aura for Necrotic? Absolutely. Absolutely. So when I do the live stream of Mythic Plus in like an hour, I'll share that weak aura for you. I've shared it a few times here and there, but like I think I did a video on like how to counter Necrotic. I think it was in there. But yeah, that was a weak aura that I didn't create. I didn't create that weak aura at all. Did not create that weak aura. I got it from I don't know if I got it from Weak Aura or Wago or from a buddy of mine, but yeah, definitely not created by me. Yeah, I've been meaning to go post my stuff on Wago. This island scenario queue is taking a lot longer than before. Oh, do we have dummies here? Why are there enemies here? I didn't know there were enemies in the main city. Are they from in here or something? No, this is an inn. Hey, look, it's flying monkeys. Flap Flap and Ginger Ginger. Really? I don't think I can queue up for the... Let's see. Can I queue up for islands and this? Oh, I can. Okay. Earlier, I tried to queue up for a dungeon, and then it wouldn't queue me up for an island after. Maybe I have to queue up for an island first. Still a few bugs floating around here. You know. There's something out here that's also pretty neat too. This guy takes you to a few different places, because if you look at the map, there's like this part of the island, and then there's also smaller islands, and to get to them, you actually talk to this guy talk to this guy, and he sends you on a boat ride out there. Let's see, can I... Oh, I can see. So this is what the Zondilari area looks like so far, right? And you've got 3 areas. I mean, this is really glitched, but we have Voldun, Nazmir, and Zuldazar. So it's looking interesting. It's looking like a very heavily volcanic forested area, more of a swampy area, and more of a dry volcanic area. So it's looking like those are our 3 areas to go to. Can I actually see Koltir? I can see Koltiris. Alright, let's do this. I haven't done this on my warrior, I don't think. So let's see if we can get some upgrades. So maybe my warrior won't feel that squishy anymore with some upgrades. This boss down here, this boss is really cool. He's very difficult. That boss on a week like this week with Necrotic is gonna be a nightmare too. Because he can spawn a bunch of ads if everyone isn't like watching where they're stepping. Oh man, I was getting destroyed there. Okay, alright. Let's go down first and do that boss first. So I think something that's going to be increasingly important with warriors, just like it is right now in live, is timing, right? So whenever we've done progression through a tier, whether we look at Nighthold, Tomb, or Antorus, timing has always been really important for a prot warrior. In order to not get destroyed, in order to not get one shot, in order to not just completely like get, you know, half of your HP lost in one hit, you have to be really good at timing. Whether that's timing with Neltharion's Fury, so you take 2 Fell Claws on Kill Jaden, or you're timing on Spell Reflect on a few abilities as well that are just gonna nuke you really, really hard. I think that's gonna be increasingly the case here. So the way Ignore Pain works now, I think it's a lot more of one of those things where you need to time it perfectly. Also, you guys see these little purple puddles with these skeletons here? When the boss is active, if anyone steps over these puddles, they come to life and become ads. So that's why I said, on a week like this week, where we have Necrotic, a boss like this would be extremely difficult, because we don't know how many people are going to be triggering this. So see, we already got that. I have to go hide. I have to go LOS this. And then right after that, oh, you see he's targeting me, so he wants to come eat my face, and I have to just run away and kite him. But I want to kite him without stepping on these purple things. Oh, he got me. I thought he was really far away. I don't know how that happened. That's kind of ridiculous how difficult I mean, how far away I'm gonna have to be. I feel very squishy, guys. Oh no, I'm gonna go down. Yep, there it is. I think the healer may have gotten feared as well. Which definitely doesn't help, but the squishiness does not help either. No, no. Oh, the healer is dead. Okay. Rip Prot Warriors. Feels bad, man. It's just a little broken bone, guys. I can't release Spirit. There it is. Boss needed a reset. Also, one thing that's messed up so far in the alpha is that when you enter this zone, and I've seen other streamers have the same issues, when you enter this zone, the music resets and overlaps itself on a loop. So if you listen to the music, it starts getting really wonky. Really wonky. Yeah, it feels bad, man. Got destroyed. Got the broken bones. So, what do you guys think about those two new emojis? The broken bone, the wow. The undead wow. We had too many ads there. Too many ads, but also it just hurts. So what I want to do is pull him and put him over here or over here. So I'm gonna pull him and put him over here. We're probably gonna get quite a few ads in this area, but that's okay. I'm gonna let him go past a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna go chase him down. As soon as he goes past there is when I'll engage him. Okay, perfect. Alright, so everybody has a decent vantage point to be able to hide now. So hopefully everybody does hide. There's a terrifying visage, so let's run around the corner. Who's he going to target? Who's he going to target? Pursuit on... Oh, okay. Not on me. Oh, he hit my healer, and I think my healer's dying. It was definitely going down. The healer was suffering for that. Let's pop last stand. Try to kite a little bit. Maybe I can kill one of these ads and get a victory rush proc. I have to do something. I have to fish for the proc. There it is. I got one proc. Oh man. Now I'm completely out of position for the next fear. Alright, so we've got another fear here. I have another victory rush proc that I can use at the moment, but let's see if I'm going to get chased down. I don't want to run in there if I have to run away. Not on me. Okay. That Devour has a really big range, so I think they need to add some kind of indicator to it, or at least make it so that the hitbox is a little more representative of that change. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's going to be a lot of fears. Alright, so he's chasing my healer again. Healer got eaten up. Healer's in the mouth. He's dying. Is he okay? So far, so good. He's at... Yeah, I guess he can heal himself in there, which is good. Alright, let me move him back into position. Okay, so we're in position. We got all of the mobs that we're going to be getting, so all of the ads, I think. I think at this point the ads are going to slow down because I don't see any... How did that fear me? I was way behind there. Come on. Oh, no, it's on me. Let's run away. Okay, so here he is, running. Pursuit lasts another 10 seconds. I don't run any faster, so he's going to catch up to me no matter what I do. Oh, no. Oh no, let's not. Okay. Oh, man, it's okay. At least I got an upgrade, right? Got a new helmet. Got a new helmet. What is this helmet? Oh, what? Look at that. It's all worth it, guys. It's all worth it in the end. That is amazing. I want that on live right now. I want to be a dino rider. That looks amazing. I like the way that looks. That's a crazy helmet. Alright. Broken bones would be really useful with necrotic. Owen Wilson's voice always goes off in your head for wow. 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 The one thing I hate about this pool is that these little guys, they keep resetting all the time. They evade bug a ton. So actually trying to take them down takes a long time because they just end up healing up. Oh no, I just saw the RNGs is coming through the window. Gloomy days don't help. I was trying to get my lighting fixed right before this live stream, but it was taking a little longer than expected. But I'll try to get it fixed by Friday, guys. You're going to be an actual dino when you roll a Zandalari Druid? Nice. Nice. That new form looks pretty neat. I think what I like the most about it is that, you know, classically druids kind of shapeshift into animals that are in their area, right? So it makes sense the Zandalaris would have special shapeshifts where they kind of turn into that. Now, can they add like special shapeshifts to the other druids to kind of represent them a little bit more? Yeah, and I think they'll probably do that as well. But for the time being, you know, it's all about the hype for the straight back trolls. Alright, we popped Ignore Pain. Let's see if it keeps us alive. When Ignore Pain is up, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. As long as you have Rage with it too. If you for some reason Rage Starve yourself right before, you know, you're done. Especially for a Forsaken. Yeah, and we've got the RNGesus too. So wait, especially for a Forsaken being... Oh, the helmet? This brand new dope helmet? I really like it. I had no idea that it dropped. There wasn't... Before, there wasn't really very many loot tables. Like, you could look, but I think most of the things were placeholders. As much as I really like the Alliance questing area because it's more classic fantasy with witches and curses and things like that, effigies and idols, I really like the way that the new Zandalari area armor looks. I'm a little conflicted when it comes to those areas. I much prefer the armor from here, but I really like the whole like witch trials. There's a whole area where you undergo a witch trial, like very old school, you know, Salem witch trial type of thing, where you go and you hunt for stuff like bees, and it's like, no, bees will never sting anything that's actually already dead. So you know that if it stings a witch, then it's not. I mean, if it stings this person, then it's not a witch. You know, you do a few things like that, and I think it's really neat. You wonder if there's a whole dino bone armor thing? That'd be interesting. Did you guys see that? It was like a really weird texture bomb on us. Let's see. Loot. Oh, hey, they've got all sorts of things now. Alright, we're gonna have to take a look at that right after this. I don't want to hold up the group, but it's gonna look really cool. I wonder if they're... So, one of the things they also said they're getting rid of tier sets, and that they're going to have more time to develop more armor sets. So kind of like in TOV where we had one for plate, one for leather, one for mail, one for cloth. They said that that's what they want to do, right? That by removing tier sets, they're going to have more time for art designers to do those. So I wonder if... That guy has a ton of imps. I wonder if islands are going to have their own unique things as well. I'm not quite sure why that fence is up. Hey, the fence is up on the other side too. What? We did the things. In fact, we even killed the other boss first. Were we not supposed to kill the dino boss first? But yeah, I'm interested to see if they're gonna do like an island cloth set, an island plate set, an island mail set. Like, that's gonna be really neat. And then if they have different islands with different themes, if they go even as far as to give you one per theme. to where in order to make it so that you continue playing the content, what they do is they just incentivize you redoing the content over and over again. Hey, you don't have the armor set for the swampy island, then you can go ahead and do that again. Hey, you don't have the armor set for the volcanic island, well, jump in there and do it again. I don't know what's going on. All right, we'll just kill things. These little guys shouldn't be doing anything. I mean, we've got shoulders too. Hey, that looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie to you. What else we got here? Chest. Let's see how the legs look. How does the chest look? Oh, I like this dungeon set. Alright. Any weapons? Nah. Trinket. The trinkets are glitched right now. So you see how I have these dice? They used to be stat sticks. These guys used to be stat sticks that would actually, they actually used to proc something as well. But now these guys, these trinkets just became broken, indestructible items. Actually, do I have my old trinkets? I do. Might as well equip those. But they were pretty good stat sticks. Roll the bones. I didn't know that there was even this top area. So they're changing the way the dungeons are right now, because this wasn't here before. In order for you to go up to the boss, if you guys remember, you would just go through this little gauntlet and up the stairs. So now you have to go up through here, go to the boss, and then maybe the door will open on your way down. And these guys look really cool, actually. Not so much this guy. I mean, this guy looks pretty cool too, but look at these bone guys. Oh, is he gonna blow up? Yep. Look at these guys. Hey, they look pretty damn neat. What is he doing? Bulwark of Juju? I can't interrupt him out of it. Or I'd be repeating, repairing rocks. Oh. Oh, man. At least they are indestructible. Although, since when have trinkets had durability? No? I could have sworn trinkets never had durability in the history of WoW. But then again, could just be me. At least I'll save on those trinket repairs. They don't exist. Trinket repairs are not a real thing. Oh, I interrupted the Venom Blast. I don't know what it does, but I can tell you that I don't want a Venom Blast. Uh-oh. Let's see. Another Venom Blast is going off. I can't interrupt it. Oh, it's just a... Seems to be like a small AoE around him. Those trinkets Titan Forge to indestructible. Oh, man. Okay, is there... Yeah, there's no way up. This dungeon looks really cool, though. Just the area. So there's also a new game launching, I don't know, in a few months or something. Probably in the summer. If you guys remember Pokemon Go, there's a Jurassic Park version launching soon. Speaking of dinosaurs and worlds looking cool, there's going to be a Jurassic Park AR game. Jurassic World, sorry, AR game. So one thing I've noticed is I'm also running heavy repercussions, and it seems to be helping a bit, but not enough. Not enough. I don't know if I'm still enjoying anger management a little bit more, but I can't eat and consume as much rage as I do in live. So I'd have to be able to have like damage meters to see what's really gonna help me out. You don't think you've ever actually looked at durability on trinkets? Yeah, I don't think they have any. Oh, hey, look, there's a rogue guy who popped up. Is he a troll? He is a troll. Zondalari Troll Rogue. So there could be a raptor in your kitchen? Yes. And then you'd have to do the kitchen scene of Jurassic Park with the raptor clicking. You'd have to do that exact thing. You'd have to recreate it perfectly. And if anyone asks you what's going on, you just go, shh, no, no, no. There's also going to be a Ghostbusters one launching. That one actually looks a little bit more in depth because you can have different ghosts for different things. I don't know. All these AR's a new trend. All right, let's throw my stun out. I saw a Bulwark going out and a Venom Blast going out. Venom Blast is probably just like the new Shadow Bolt. He's just spamming it. And the Bulwark of Juju, let's see, what does it do? Damage taken reduced by 90%. Okay, so you gotta move him out of that. Gotta recreate that kitchen scene. That's a ton of imps that are just like staying. I don't know if that Warlock discovered a glitch or if that's the way that things are playing nowadays. Oh look, he got turned into like a little frog. He gets hexed into a little frog and then just starts getting a big AoE around him. That's interesting. They definitely added more to these dungeons already in just like what, a few weeks. It's a link system, you know this. We've got some lovely rogues here. Oh, they took out my healer. Okay, I gotta start getting on the kiting game. Come on. Okay, they jumped over there. Perfect. Don't come to me with your rotting decay. Did we get a B-res? Oh no, there's we don't have any B-reses. Oh, let's get out of here. We gotta stay alive. We gotta play the Bee Gees right now. Got my Ignore Pain up. And then that's it. That's it. Ignore Pain is gone. Let me get a victory rush. And we can do this. We can do this. Yeah, we got it. Perfect. No healing legendary necessary. No Warbringer. Oh, man. It makes me cry. It makes me cry every time. I hope they bring it back. I mean, when it only stuns one person, I feel like Shockwave is just going to be better. Just getting those AoE stuns off. Alright, so this boss. We got to kill the totems on the outside. And then go for the boss. Is everybody here? I think so. Oh, we got one AFK person. The Warlock who manages to summon 23 imps at the same time. And keep them out. I really like this helmet. And I wish this dungeon had a weapon. Oh, it does! Hey, that's pretty cool. I wonder who that drops from. Let's see. Volcall, is that this guy? Hey, we might get a weapon. Might get a weapon. Alright, I think everybody's good. Alright, so our job is to completely nuke these totems, although I don't know... Oh, there it is. I was like, I don't know if anyone else is trying to focus on them, but yes. They are. So let's go way over here. Let's knock out this one too. The boss can catch up with me when he catches up with me. I've still got aggro on him. Oh, there he is. I just had to say his name, didn't I? Has to leap across the room, try to get me. Alright, time to go over here. Alright, we're good. Let's keep knocking this guy out. One more totem. And one more totem, we can knock him out. Oh wait, I think some of the DPS is just on him. Okay. Here we go. We gotta knock this guy out. And he does big damage. You also start running out of area to kind of stand in. I'm getting completely destroyed by this guy. He's just nuking me. Okay, I'm okay now. So I want to maximize the area. It's kind of like a situation where you have... I'm trying to think of the guy in Upper Kara. the first boss in Upper Kara. It's kind of like that situation where you're slowly losing landmass. You're trying your best. Trying your best to maximize all that area. Now my healer is stuck back there, so I hope that my healer can find a way out. Let me use a nice victory rush here. Oh, the shield texture is all messed up while my last stand is going on. Look at that. It's just one solid blue. Alright, we're almost done with this boss. Come on. We can survive this. Let's get our commanding up. Oh, they call it rallying now. Sorry. They brought back the old names. Just like recklessness. Perfect. Did we get our weapon? No. Okay. No errors on that boss. We're good. Just a bunch of Lua errors when we get done with the boss. Yeah, I had to adjust that. And hey, the fence is still up. It's kind of weird. Alright, let's go this way. Let's just avoid that. Go from not seeing that fence to it being up all the time. Means we have a ton of trash to head over to the next boss too. Yeah, we've got a lot of trash. And a Colossus too. Oh, consumes the soul of nearby trolls upon their death. So you don't want to do a big AoE pull. Healing it for 25% of the maximum life. Yeah, let's not do that. So when we pull him, you single target the troll. No, actually you single target him down first, and then you get all the other trolls. Hopefully he doesn't pull with anything else, and hopefully we can get away with pulling everything around him. The amount of rage that Ignore Pain seems to eat is very minimal too. So even if you have, like, let's say 20 rage, you're probably going to be okay with doing Ignore Pain. Unless like raid boss hits are going to be that much stronger. So see, I have Ignore Pain up right now, and the amount of rage it ate was just not a whole lot. That guy is gonna kill everyone. They have a healer too. There it is, Mending Ward. Alright, we took down that guy, we took down the healer, we're good. So, this guy, again, heals every time stuff happens to the people around him. Let's pull these guys. We also have one Pat back there, the Confessor, which I believe is one of the healers. So we can worry about that right now too. Definitely don't want too many trolls to pull with that Colossus. I'm already squishy. I don't need anything else to make me feel squishier. Alright, we got the Pat out here. Perfect. So yeah, this is one of the healers, Mending Ward. Just keep it interrupted. Let me save my charges of shield block as well. The Mantle, immune to crowd control effects. Okay. It's not a heal, not a damage taken reduce. Just no CC. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's all going to pull with the Colossus. We've got one healer with the Confessor. The Juggernaut who's going to do a bunch of AoE on the ground. Let's see, let me let them know. Okay, so hopefully we get the Colossus down first. What I want to do is pull them and LOS when this guy goes away. So hopefully we get this Colossus down relatively quickly, because he's going to be hurting a lot. Now again, that ward, all it does is stop them from getting CC'd. So I'm okay if it stays up. We've also got the Colossus casting all sorts of things. Got to pay attention to that a little bit more. There's the Juggernaut doing his spin. Alright, Colossus is down first. Perfect. Yeah, I let them know, and you know, worked out well in our favor. Because if that Colossus would have gotten 3 damage buffs, I'm pretty sure we would have wiped. Oh, the Juggernaut got stunned halfway through that. Perfect. So there's the ignore pain, and the amount of rage it ate. I don't even think it ate rage. So the damage, the rage from damage taken right now is a static 3 rage per hit. I think that is more than the amount of rage you eat through ignore pain. Yeah, that Colossus, no thank you. Oh, actually, I have to. Do we have CC? We have Poly. We have Poly. And no, we don't have... Shamans would only have Shackle Elemental. I don't even know if they got it back. Let's see. Sheep the Star. We gotta take out that Colossus first. Okay, we got a Hex on it. I think this is gonna be a rip here. This is really gonna hurt. Alright, I got a stun off, but no, they hit DRs. No Warbringer. No Warbringer. I hit DRs now. Alright, Colossus went down. Let's see how much time we got on our Hex. Oh, we're still good. We're about halfway done. Oh no, we've got another 4 or 5 seconds, which is not bad. There it is. Shockwave had no more DRs. So this guy getting up here, getting our the ward down. Uh-oh. Got an extra Juggernaut now. Did get a little bit of a ninja pull, but at least it was when the Colossus was down. I think that's going to be a big issue when you start doing Mythic Pluses and you want to just do big AoE pulls. And you passively cleave the trolls down first with those big AoE pulls. 3 times as much HP as these trolls, so he's gonna stay alive. Alright, we're good. Time for the boss. Let's get over there. Alright, we've got Juggernaut and a caster. No big deal, except for the Juggernaut's going to be a little bit messy because some of the textures are going to be on the stairs. So that's going to be kind of weird. Whoa! I almost got... I almost charged into the next group over. Why was that charged like that? Ah, man, that was a weird charge. We've also got the caster for some reason up there. We have the Shaman knockback, maybe that's what it was. There's the charge of the Merciless Assault. Oh, we're good. Okay, we got a solo pull over here with the Priestess. One on the other side. And then the big group in the middle. The big group in the middle seems to be a little bit closer to the boss this time too. I wonder if it is. I wonder if it's going to pull the boss. We have transfusion. Let's go ahead and just step in this pool. Oh. Make it absorb the bad blood. Alright, so the transfusion on these guys only targets one person, so I'm not quite sure who it's targeting. Me? Nope. They gotta jump in the pool. There it is. Alright, please don't pull the boss. Perfect. I really miss Neltharian's Fury. I grab a group like all together, and I'm hoping to cast Neltharian's Fury to make sure they all stick to me. They don't have it. Tell you what, if Neltharian's Fury was a talent point, I would pick it up. How do I like Warrior and BfA so far? So far, I can't recommend them, unfortunately. I play a Warrior in live a lot, and I love my Warrior in live. But in BfA, everything right now has just been very, very slight nerfs to a lot of things, and it just adds up. But I have high hopes that we're 6 months out from the actual release. But in the current state of alpha, I'm not a fan. But they, you know, they've got a few things they gotta tweak. If they undo the changes to like shield block, how much it costs, the time, the duration of shield block, instead of going 4 seconds, like they put it back to 5. You know, I think there's a few things they can do to make them feel a little bit better. Those two things would definitely go a long way. If they do just those two things, I think we'd feel a lot better. In an ideal world, I'd have Neltharian's Fury back and Warbringer back. But even if all they do is change the rage required for shield block, would be okay. Because right now, in order to get shield block, you need to charge and shield slam first before you can even get it up. So you're required to take, depending on how many mobs you pull, 1 to 2 globals from each mob before you can even have shield block up. It's just a lot of damage that you should be blocking. Our uptime in shield block is not very good. That has a lot to do with itemization right now, so maybe at max level with the perfect secondary stats, you're going to be okay. Here we have Gilded Claws going out, so that's going to be a ton of damage going out on me. Let's see. Ignore Pain to fill in the gaps. We have another blood transfusion. Go ahead and step in there. I think she's going to end up healing more because we have 3 out of 5 not picking up the corrupted blood. Right now, there doesn't seem to be golden orbs anymore. So one of the things I noticed is that they're changing the alpha to kind of have those regular mechanics and then the heroic and mythic mechanics a little bit more. So it seems like those golden orbs are going to be more of a heroic or a mythic mechanic, and just the regular pulls, regular transfusion is going to be the normal one. They seem to be drawing that distinction now. And I ran Freehold earlier as well, and it seemed a little bit different. There was a few things that were changed around, a few things that were a little bit easier this time around. I wonder. Oh, it keeps getting dispelled really quickly, but that molten gold has to do something. And gonna take the boss down. It's gonna be healing. Come on, gotta take the boss down. There it is, boss down. Get some loot. No loot for us. Got an achievement though. Alright, time for the last boss. We still happen to have this up. For some reason, they're still locking that up. I don't know what the requirements are to unlock that gate. But yeah, one of the things I also feel like made Prot Warriors extremely strong in current, in live, in Legion is our tier set bonuses. So hopefully the Heart of Azeroth has some bonuses in there that kind of help fill in the gaps a little bit more as well. Like if we bring back Berserker Rage generating Rage, Ignore Pain having a shorter cooldown. Like I realize we're not going to have 100% uptime on Ignore Pain, and we have to have some sort of cooldown on it, and that's okay, but 4 seconds up, 12-second cooldown seems to be a pretty punishing when it comes to that. Maybe a 4 and 6 in order for us to use our Rage, or just have another Rage dump that can help us intake damage. Even just like the old school shield barrier that just has a bit of an absorb, or giving us another charge of shield block to spend our Rage on. Maybe something that costs a little bit of Rage. Uh-oh. Oh no, that guy's gonna... As long that guy can't make it to the boss. If he makes it to the boss, we lose. Alright. Every time that gets cast, it needs to get nuked down. And I don't think everybody's nuking it. They should make the skeleton key a racial for undead. This would allow said skeleton to use their index finger as a lockpick. Brian, I like that. I like that. Nobody has utility to be able... Oh no, that was it. This is going to be the death of us. This thing is going... It inflicts 1/10 of my HP as damage every second. And that's because we let that ad kind of touch the boss. I tried to go out there, throw a snare on it, but it's not going to be enough. Now we have 2 stacks of it. It's a wipe. Let's just go down. Sorry, I think my allergies are flaring up. Let me let them know. Yeah, I do like that. It would give something else besides rogues the ability to do that. But then, you know, you're giving Horde a little bit of an advantage, which, I mean, look, I'm all for it, but I think it'd have to be balanced out with something else. Maybe they'll bring... So if they give undead the ability to pick locks, then maybe they'd have to bring back human perception to see undeads. And then, you know, maybe someone can get a little bit... Everybody can get a little bit of utility. You give Nightborns the ability to do a mage summon? I don't know. Horde looks balanced. Alright, we're gonna pull him. We're gonna go over here again, and hopefully why does my... Is that the mage? The warlock has no mana. Why does the warlock have no mana? Life tap works the other way. What is this sorcery? Monks would be able to use their hair pick for lockpicking. Shadow Meld for ally isn't an advantage. I agree. Shadow Meld is very, very good. You also have the Human Spirit, which increases your secondary stats by like 2% or something. There's like a nice buff there. Alliance has their human rep buff. Human rep buff used to mean a lot when raids had reps that you needed to grind out, but you know, it's not a thing anymore. There's the ad. Hopefully it gets nuked down this... Nope, it's not getting nuked. Okay. Alright, it got nuked down a little bit faster this time. But yeah, humans still have that passive where they get like an extra 2% out of all of their secondary stats, which, you know, definitely adds up. So I think you know, there could be use for a little bit better racials. You have the High Mountain Tauren get passive versatility now, like an extra 1% or something like that. So everybody's getting a little bit extra. And I wouldn't mind it if Undead's got something besides Shadow Grave, Grave Touch, Touch of the Grave, whatever it's called. I think it's called Touch of the Grave, actually, now that I think about it. Which what it does is every now and then when you do damage, the damage is actually, your auto attacks can do additional shadow damage, and that extra shadow damage can cause a heal, or will cause a heal when it does trigger. So that's kind of neat, but the amount that it procs and the amount that it heals is really not that impressive. That skewer hurts when she casts that. Alright, we got another Soul Rend. So as long as these Soul Rends don't reach the boss, we're okay. Let's see, this guy's coming pretty quickly. He's at about half. I managed to get the shockwave right before. So we're losing a lot of land. Let me go way over here and give everybody else on my team a lot of space to work with. So it's gonna soul rend that way. I'm gonna run way across the platform. They've got an ad to take care of right there, unless we just kill the ad before, kill the boss before the ad gets here, and we managed to do that. So even though I'm getting Azurite, and you guys can see I'm level 5 in my Heart of Azeroth, I can't open it. All these little errors. Yeah, I can't open it right now. Hey, somebody got a ring and a waist leather. Nice. I got this helmet though. Alright, let's see if we can get into one of the islands now. I have not done an island as a prot warrior. Monks are supposed to be like ninjas, so it makes sense that they can bobby pin their monks, their special is going to be a raid-wide buff, where they get everybody in the raid drunk instantly, and they can, once everybody's drunk, they're taking 1% less damage raid-wide. 1% versatility as a raid-wide buff, because they all get drunk. I think I'm still queued up. Yeah, I'm queued up for the scenario, so as soon as that pops up, we'll join this island. Let me go up to the throne to show you guys. I recently got up there. I didn't know how to get there before. There's a nice little elevator. It's gonna blur your camera a little bit to kind of even everything out. It's gonna be like, okay, you're all drunk, 1% versatility, but you know, it's gonna blur your vision a little bit. Let me go up to the throne and show you guys that throne. It actually does look really cool. There's a rare mob in here. This is a sanctuary. Whoa, there really is mobs in here that want me dead. This way too. It really is. Sand Furies and Amanis. I thought this was like the new Stormwind, the new Orgrimmar. All right, let's keep heading up. Yeah, there's an elevator somewhere to go up to the throne. Also, these guys as mounts. I'm just waiting for this. A Dino Rider mount with harpoon cannons on the side, laser beam eyes. Come on, I just want this, Blizzard. Just, if this was the deluxe BfA pre-order edition, I would have done it. I would have done it for a T-Rex. Or one of the long necks, the Brontosaurus guys. I would have done it for those guys too. Undead should just be able to disassemble their bones to pass through gates and put themselves back together. Wait, when did we become, what's his name? Nax? Or what's his, Oh God, what's his name? Is that his name? No. What's his name? Like when did we become? Oh man, what is this guy's name? Let's see. Oh, I don't know his name. It was like a PS4 game where you're playing one guy who's made up of like a million little pieces, and it was supposed to show off the physics of the PS4 because you're made up of all these pieces and you get to like shapeshift as different things. And it was a terrible game. And if you guys follow Video Game Donkey, he talks about this guy a lot. Now I can't think of his name. Knack. Yes. When did undeads be... Yes, Knack. Did undeads become Knack all of a sudden? We disassemble, go through a gate, and reassemble, and then the rest of our group is just waiting? Is that when we get to AFK? We just tell the rest of our group, yeah, I'll just wait for you guys. As the tank, I'm going to go ahead and go here, and then I'll wait for you guys to catch up. You guys can do the rest of this gauntlet without me. Cool. Why don't you guys just do a /ready check when you guys are over here so that my speakers ping me, and I can just hear you guys coming in. That'd be great. Thank you for that, Raph. I was thinking Nax. I was in there. Alright, so there's an elevator. Where is this damn elevator? Oh, here on the sides. So we can go over to the throne room while we're waiting for this island to pop. Do I have all my old... No, I don't have any of my transmog. They gave me no transmog. I think it's because I created this character a lot earlier, before any of that was implemented. Any of the character copies. Look at this. So this is the Golden Throne. And if you guys want to see the new Zandalari Empire King, let me do this. Here's a new king, guys. I mean, look, I'm not gonna start conspiracy theories, but he looks a little like Vol'jin, you know. He's got the one eye when he was sick, the one good eye, you know. I'm not saying the king is possessed by the spirit of Vol'jin, that you go and you do a quest with the Loa of Death and you help them possess a body with Vol'jin, but you know, it kind of looks a little like that, right? Maybe you take someone's body and put Vol'jin's soul into it. Ian also said that we haven't seen the last of Vol'jin, that he is coming back. So why not? Why can't it be Vol'jin? But these upright trolls, I mean, look at I mean, even the swords. I want all this gear. I want that shield specifically. But guys, it's Vol'jin. I'm telling you, it's Vol'jin. Alright, let me get back to the island queue guy. Maybe I have to re-queue for some very odd reason. Whoa, this is moving. All these things you don't notice. I'm gonna try to re-queue up just in case it's not letting me join for some odd reason on this queue. I don't know if I can make that jump. Oh. Alright, we can make this jump. Let's go. Perfect. Landed it. Let's go back to this island guy. I'll re-queue up. This is a long time for an island queue. I haven't done a keystone this week on my Prot Warrior either, so we'll do some warrior keystones. Would you guys like to see Demon Hunter keystones? Because Demon Hunters play completely different when they're on necrotic, and I got lucky enough to get the legendary shoulder, so that should help me kite a little bit as well. Look at this. I want this as a mount too. I mean, look. Okay, so not this. This guy is called the Mount Vendor, Talutu. Let me. Oh wait, you guys can't see that. Let me hide my face. Hide this. Hide this. Hide this. Look at that bottom right section. This guy's called Mount Vendor, and he's got these guys here. So I think the Zondalaris are gonna get Triceratops, and maybe even this as flying, but I'm pretty sure. Does this confirm it? Does this confirm Triceratops as a mount for Zondalaris? Both of the rib keys? I can do both. This confirms this, right? We're getting Triceratops for Horde. Mount Vendor. Right next to these things. I think that's as confirmed as it gets, guys. I'm not saying it because I'm biased and I want all the dinosaur mounts, but yes, all the things. All right, let me leave queue. If the queue doesn't pop in a few minutes, then we'll go over to Legion. Befuddled with the inside scoop. I mean, look, the person's called Mount Vendor right in front of these mounts. I don't think it's that crazy to think that that's gonna happen. The inside scoop. So one of the things that there's, if you guys have ever played like Magic the Gathering, one of the things that they do that's actually really interesting is when a new set is coming out, they actually reach out to anyone that kind of creates content, and I'm not talking about specifically just YouTube or anything, also like anyone who has anything like a blog, certain stores that are third-party sellers of their products. They reach out and they'll give each one of them a card to leak so that they can each kind of get their own inside scoop. That'd be interesting. That'd be interesting of WoW to do as well, to be like, you get to leak the new bear form, you get to leak the new cat form, you get to leak the new moonkin form. You know, that'd be pretty cool to see. Everybody gets to show off something a little different. This dinosaur helmet, I really like it. And then if they made upright undeads, I mean, that would look amazing. That's all we need. Upright undeads, this helmet right here, some shoulders to go with it. Well, actually, there are shoulders to go with it. This guy. There it is. I'm not crazy about those shoulders, actually. Come on, Island, you gotta pop. And then the freehold gear. Whoa. Why does freehold gear look... Well, that one looked Zondalari-ish, but these don't. Hey, I prefer those shoulders. just the one shark mouth on the side. And then we got the new dungeon, which was called Tol Dagor. Hey, how come all the other trinkets aren't glitched? Only the dice is. Alright guys, we'll wait till this hits 5 minutes, and if it does not, we'll just hop over to live, do some rip keys. I don't want to keep you guys waiting all day if the queue doesn't pop. Let's do a /who to see if there's even... Oh, there's a ton of people on right now. A ton of people. 108 to 114? No, let's just... let's do that. Does anyone... There's someone who's 116. So I wonder if that's the new cap. I haven't actually tried to hit experience cap on anything during the alpha. Yeah, there's definitely a ton more people on now than there was in the first wave, because I think 3 waves of alpha invites have gone out. Is everybody out here Zoldazar? Yeah, even the 116 is out here. Because we have Zoldazar, and then we've got Nazmir and Voldoon. I don't know if we can even get to those other areas. Whoa. Oh no, we've got the gate around here. They're keeping us confined. And one other thing about islands that I find interesting is that they give us these other extra items, right? So like, for example, I've got this bloom shroom, that what it does is it drops like an area on the ground where you go and you can heal up a little bit. So you have like, since it's a 3-man dungeon, you're gonna have these holes in your group, right? You might not have a healer, you might miss a little bit of CC with roots. You got this root ball that you throw down on the ground that roots everybody in it. You know, this is the healing sphere. The healing sphere is a lot smaller. You've got grenades that just do damage from range. In case you got all melee, you all get snared at the same time, throw out 3 grenades. That's going to definitely put a damp on them. We've got the cannon that just knocks everything back in front of you. So you can, if you're doing a boss, someone starts coming up very, very close to you, but you've got, oh, look at this upright orc. You've got, you're on a cliff. You can go ahead and just knock them off the cliff. Look at this guy, fancy guy with his uprightness. You've got this, which is an absorb shield in case you just need that extra second of DPS to knock out the boss, kill the enemy. Twill hat. Get a hat? Hey, we do get hats. Why does it do this to my face? What? Is that a nose on my eyes? Wait, what's going on with this mask? What the hell is going on? Okay, hold on. My face looks normal, right? Oh, my face does not look normal. What's wrong with my undead face? What happened? When did this happen? When did that happen? When did I lose my eyes? I don't understand what happened here. And when I created my character, this wasn't... I need to go to a barber. I need to go to a barber. He's got to remove this this extra skin on my face. Why? I'm just gonna go ahead and keep this mask on my face this whole time. Don't worry about it. I'll be fine. I'll be fine, guys. I don't think there's any barbers in the new area either. I don't think the great barber migration of 2018 has happened yet to Zoldazar. All right, guys. That's gonna wrap up today's stream. Unfortunately, we couldn't get an island in. I was in queue for over an hour, and at this point, 10 minutes. So we'll end the stream here. We're gonna end the stream for 10 minutes so that the VOD can completely separate between this and live, and we're gonna be back with some rip keys. So stick around if you guys want to see some rip keys. I don't think you actually even need to close this window. I think this window will reopen to the new live stream if you want to keep it open. So we will be back in about 10 minutes. If you guys were just here for alpha content, thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed the brand new dungeon that I just saw come out. So I don't know when that got implemented in the newest build. So thank you guys for stopping by. I'll see you guys for some rip keys. Hopefully the face is better on live. I don't think so. It's still gonna be me, guys. It's still gonna be me. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in about. It's 1:38 right now, so 1:50-ish, just to let the VOD kind of reset. 10 minutes. All right, we'll be back.